Good morning, student. Let's start today's class. Okay. In today's class, we continue our unit 4 or your unit 4, which is passive space conditioning and collectors. In previous classes, we have already studied about the principle of passive space conditioning. Today, we will study about passive building concept. That means the building design. First of all, uh, First of all, I would like to tell you that what is passive space conditioning. Okay, passive means there is no active device used here, like fan and heater or room heater and any other mechanical or electrical devices, which is called active device. Here only used building design and solar radiation to uh, to remain heated our our room or building. Okay, that means here no active devices are used, no fan or electrical device or mechanical device are used to heat our space or heat our room. That's why this this concept which we will study, this concept is called passive space conditioning. Okay, and today we will see how these buildings are designed, how these buildings are designed to acquire the heat or radiational heat of sunlight and heated and remain heated or collect this heat for our room heating purpose. Okay, that that is called passive building concept. Okay, first of all, in passive building concept, there are two desire. One is heating and one is cooling. Okay, heating heating needed in winter winter days or night times, and cooling needed in summer days. Okay, so first of all we will study about heating concept. Okay, a number of a number of building concept and house design have been presented for passive heating in the last 3 decades. Okay, and for that heating there is three concept. One is direct gain concept. Okay, one is indirect gain concept, and third one is isolated gain with collectors concept. Okay, that means one is directly heated, in direct gain of solar energy. That means it directly heated by solar energy, and indirectly gain system is in indirect gain system. There is no direct heated or indirectly heated by solar energy. In isolated gain system, this type of system or collector, but that means isolated gain with collector and sometimes even storage device. That means here isolating the collectors which collect the heat and the storage which store the heat for upcoming uses. Okay, that means it isolate these two things. Okay, so first of all we will study about direct gain concept. Okay, what happened in direct gain concept, we'll see. This is the this is the what this is the building building design. Okay, this is the building design. Here what happened here, here what happened, 1 minute, here what happened, these buildings have, this is transparent window, okay, or glass patterned window or door, okay. This, from this glass patterned window or door, sun ray comes, okay, reflected sun ray or direct sun ray comes, means sun radiation going inside our room, inside our room through that window, okay. And that window should be facing towards south direction, because from south direction we get large amount of, or we get large time of solar radiation, means large amount of solar radiation. So for efficient use of that solar radiation, we should use south facing door or and window which is covered with transparent layer like glass or fiber, something else, okay. So this is the south direction, here is the sun, okay, here is the sun. Then what happened, then then sun ray coming through this and heated the floor, wall and air inside our room. For preventing the heat loss, we used double glazed walls. Double glazed means glazing जोटा माने shining color दिखाइथिबो कोठी ना inside of our wall and also outside of our wall, for preventing the loss of heat, okay, which is happened after or after day, okay. Then this, then in daylight, in day, okay, then in daytime this radiation store in, or this radiation directly, here there is no heating devices, there is, sorry, there is no storing devices or converting indirect converting devices, okay. Here these rays directly heated or directly follow coming directly fall on the room and heated the room air, okay. So that's why it is called direct heating, direct gain concept, okay. Directly gain the energy, the directly gain the heating energy, okay. And there is a movable insulator. Movable insulator, what, when in night time, to prevent losses, heat losses, we glazed, we double glazed our wall, and we use a insulator which moved upward to cover the su- uh, glass surface of window and door, okay, to prevent the loss, okay, or to store the heat during night, okay. This is the concept behind direct gain building concept, okay. And one thing, to overhang provided on the south wall or window helps to keep the summer sun out to avoid undesirable heat. That means there is a overhead curtains, or curtains means the screen, okay, on the wall or the window or the door, from where the sun radiation coming through, to prevent overheating. In the peak of the summer, the overheating problem is very dangerous. Okay, so the to prevent or to provide a protection from overheating, we use overhanged screen, curtains, anything. Okay, and another way of using solar radiation directly is by using a what? Salvestrine Salvestrine dome. This is called this is this is called sorry, Salvestrine dome. Okay, this dome consists of what? This dome consists of two layers. This is outer layer, okay, which is transparent, and a inner layer which is opaque. Opaque means not transparent. Okay, inside opaque dome. Okay, two domes are there, and these domes movable, movable for that, and there is a window or a gap to through which the air circulation or ventilation is happened, and these movable uh, domes are solar trackable. That means solar ray trackable. Okay, when solar radiation, when what happened, the advantage and similarly in likewise in previous concept, here also solar ray transmitted through what transparent layer, outer layer, and going through the window to the uh, room and captured the heat inside. Okay, likewise the previous concept. Okay, the advantages of this is that utilized for a building of any orientation. That means in any orientation we utilize our, or in any orientation of sun, we utilize full efficient sun radiation because it is oval shape. Okay, that means uh, it capture it capture radiation in 360 degree. Okay, and minimum shading problem, and among and what happened, minimum shading means there is no shade. Okay, in in south facing, when sun in south direction, we use solar radiation, but when in sun is opposite direction, we don't use that solar radiation efficiently. Okay, but here we use solar radiation 360 degree, 360 degree, so there is no shading problem. Okay, and trackable of the solar receiver. That means due to it is revolved, or it is freely moved, the dome, that's why it tracked sun. Okay, and easy control of overheating problem. Easy control of overheating means due to the gap or due to the windows, it ventilate the heat from our room, and there is no heating overheating problem. Okay, and also opaque layer is there which provide uh, the uses like curtains in the direct gain concept, or in the previous concept. Okay, thank you.